The self-assessment tool was introduced in 2015 to enable public institutions move forward with the way they manage the affairs of their organizations. The essence of it all is to give space for government to assess the performance of ministries, departments, and agencies, and to assess areas where they need to re-strategize and get them moving on their activities. This exercise provided the opportunity to discover the strength and weakness of TCN's operations, process, and systems. In addition, the process enabled us to identify opportunities the agency needs to explore for improvement, as well as recommend actions to address gaps identified in its current systems and processes that do not measure up to against good practice for effective and efficient public service administration. Contrary to the initial doubts expressed over the real intention behind the deployment, the understanding received across the divide in the course of the process was able to guide the staff that represented TCN in the administration of the tool to provide accurate response to the 100 statements of good practice from 9 domain areas. It is imperative to state here that the whole procedure of the self-assessment tool deployed in TCN, facilitated by Bpsr, went through necessary quality assurance and validation, where relevant arms of the agency were demanded to provide necessary documentary evidences to sustain claims made by TCN at both stages of the assessment. It is a well-known fact that no nation can experience tangible industrial revolution without wide implementation and availability of electricity. Emerging from the unbundling of the defunct NEPA as government-owned electricity utility company in Nigeria, responsibility for ensuring that the transmission grids lines are reliable and maintained, and the technical stability of the grid through its operations, planning, dispatch, and control of electricity on the grid, TCN is significantly pivoted to the quest of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration to recover, remodel the economy of Nigeria for speedy growth and development. Consequently, the determination of the agency to move intentionally with the recommendations contained in the SAT report will significantly enhance its capacity to support and move the government forward. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, suffice to mention that this engagement is not designed to be a one-off activity. The Bureau will ensure we return in due course to ascertain that all the findings from the assessment have been received and are being implemented. As an engine room of reform, we'll be willing to assist TCN technically and otherwise, where necessary, in the implementation of the various actions prioritized in the report to sustain this achievement. We are also available 24 hours, Oga, to give you any support that you think we can give in addressing some of the challenges that we have identified.
Management is going to have a meeting. We are going to set up committees to look at this report carefully and come out with the ways that we can operate better than we are. I also want to thank our people, our staff, that at least we have scored 68.1 or 0.2%. This is very good. It's a pass mark, but we can do better. So all this is just because we have a dedicated staff. Without efficient, dedicated staff, we cannot achieve this. So we will continue to train our staff, and we are going to continue to do the right thing. Thank you very much, DG.